Hi guys, hi Missy. I said a couple of days ago when I was in the garden, please excuse my voice. I've got a bit of a croaky voice this morning, but I've been saying that I'm going to do like this little exercise vlog for quite a while. Um, and I thought today was a lovely day. I was going to go do it out in the garden, but believe you me, it's a little bit cold out there. So I'm doing it. This is my room and Bob is joining in as well. This is basically catered for people who are over 50. I'm not ashamed of that. I'm 60 this year. And it's also catering for people that can't do lots of weight training or lots of heavy weights. I have like 2 kilogram weights, as you can see, which are great. I have 2 kilogram weights. I also have 3 kilogram weights because I can lift a heavier weight. But for this, I'm going to use my 2 kilogram weights. If you don't have, you can even do it with 1 kilogram weights. If you don't have weights, you can do it with 2 tins of beans, 2 bottles filled with water, anything that you can find in your cupboard, really, you can actually do it with. Me and the gym are a bit like lovers. We're kind of, not the name gym, the gym, where you go, because it's an on and off relationship with us. And I do actually prefer to kind of do it in my room at my own leisure and pace. Each of the exercises that I am going to show you, I actually do a repetition of 30. So I do 30 of each of the exercises that we do. If you're new to this or you haven't actually done it before with weights, I suggest you do either 10 or 15 and build it up gradually. Always have some water. These exercises are not for you to rush through. We're built for comfort, not for speed. And I think another thing about doing it in your bedroom is like these bad boys. I own these bad boys and they're my bad boys, but I don't actually want to go slapping somebody in the gym while I'm doing all these swinging about exercises. So the exercises that I'm doing are actually for your arms, your upper arms. As time goes on, I'll add more exercises. Also, I will do some sit-ups and I have an exercise ball as well. So I'll show you the simple way to do sit-ups with an exercise ball so you're not actually breaking your neck or your back. Like I said, I have this infinity with the gym, but I am lucky enough that my brother was a bodybuilder and a rugby player, and his wife, sorry Sarah, I said girlfriend in my last vlog and you are his wife, is very much in like fitness. And also another friend, John, he is another like gym buddy. So it's not as I've just thought to myself, right, I'm going to get up this morning, I'm just going to do some of these exercises, and then people are going to get back to me and go, well, I've hurt my arm and I've hurt my neck and I've hurt me. You shouldn't actually, the only thing you should hurt or you should feel where it hurts is the arms that we are doing in the exercise. So, and we always warm up before exercises. And there's a few ways you can do that. You can, there's little stretches. I prefer to do stretches like this and like this. Arms together, arms apart. Just bring them in, and down, and then shake. And you can do that as many times as you want. It's only to loosen yourself up and loosen your arms up. Mine don't need loosening up if you're seeing them like carrier bags. So the first exercise, and I don't have names for exercise, I just say this is over your head, this is up and down, this is back wings, this is because I think that once you start going, this is for your super glutes and this is for your duper glutes and this is for your whatever, this is for your chest, I think people tend to get lost. So I'm doing this as simple as I can. So always have, I think I said, some water just in case you do get warm. Like I said, this is as slow as you want to do it or as fast as you want to do it. I'm still on my weight journey. This lockdown has been quite hard for me because I did so many things before the lockdown, and then I kind of spent a fortnight, in and out my room feeling sorry for myself. And then I just thought to myself one day, for God's sake, woman, 5 stone, you've 3 to go. Just get up there and get on with it. So, and today, as you can see, I've got my Wally Wales, Lucy Lockett Loves. I love my Lucy Lockett Loves. I've got some wonderful ones. So yeah, and the only thing about losing so much weight is you end up with these, you end up with this. Own it. Don't be ashamed of it. Own it. I'll tell you a funny thing just before we get started. I actually put a jumper on the other week and I thought I'd got a tissue stuck under it. But I thought, oh, I've got a tissue stuck up my arm. And it was actually these. So you've just got to make allowances. But I don't care. I go sleeveless. I waft them about. I just don't wave that often, just in case I cause a hurricane or something like that. So we've done like, and don't do this so that you hurt yourself. Do it just so you feel a little gentle stretch. And also, you know, clasp your fingers, back of your head, little gentle stretch. Down, like I said, arms in front, say a prayer before we start doing this. And then once we do start, you get your weights or your bottles of water or your tins of beans or whatever it is. And people tend to go, oh yeah, we'll just, if you grip your weights, your muscles are working better. Don't just sit there and go like this. You need to hold on to your weights. And like I said, this is a sprint, it's not a marathon. It's not gonna be long and all out. But the first exercise that I like to do is make sure that you've got your hands just either side of your shoulder. Okay, knees bent. I know you can't really see my knees because I'm actually in my room, but knees bent just a little bit, not too much. And then the first exercise is over, down, over, down. Now I do 15 each time, but I do 3 reps of 10, so I do actually 30, but I do 30 all at once. So we'll just crack on and I'll do my 30. Okay, so I'm gonna start. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and another 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and remember to breathe. Now I always get the breathing wrong because I don't know whether to breathe in or out, on the in or the up or the down, but you'll find as long as you're breathing and you don't pass out on the floor. So ready for the next 1, 2, okay, so that's 30 done already. So what I do in between is I just give my arms a little shake. Excuse me, I've got a croaky voice. So the next one that I like to do is, okay, so you make sure you've got your arms in front of you. And I also do 30 of these. I do 2 sets of 15, or I do 3 sets of 10. It depends how I'm feeling. But this is quite an easy one. And believe you me, at the end of doing these exercises, you will feel the burn in your arms. And if you do feel the burn, then just do a couple more, then stop. I'm not saying do it until you can't feel your arms. Your body will tell you when you've done ample. So the next one is, it's just hands here. You don't have to bend your knees. And it's like 1, 2. Okay, so we're not going like this. We're not at a disco. So, okay, so I'm going to do 30 of these. So you can either do 10 or you can do 15 or 20. Do as many as you feel that your arms are able to do. Okay, so we're going to go, okay? and grip your weights, because that, you can feel it in your muscles. 6, 7, 8. Hold your tummy in. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Next 15 for me. 1, 2. Hold that tummy in. And you'll be able to really, you can really feel it. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, give your hands a little shake and a drink of water if you need one. Whew, and you really do feel it. You really actually do feel it. Because when you see all these other people going, yeah, you feel it, and this is for this and this is for that. And when I first started doing this, I woke up the next morning, I'm like, oh my God, I felt as though I'd done like a weightlifting competition, but it was muscles like here that I'd never felt before, because I feel these muscles obviously, but it were muscles that I'd never felt before. Right, we're going to do one of my favourite ones now, and I call this my bat wing exercise. And I love it, and I do actually bend my knees just a little bit, just so I get my stable core, and I do both arms at once. I don't do singulars. We do both arms at once, and don't forget to grip your weights or your water bottles. Don't grip them too fast or too hard, because you might just burst your bottles. We don't want that, do we? And it's just a simplistic, always make sure that you stand up tall. That's the hardest thing, because people tend to go like this, or when they're doing weights they tend to go like this, and you're not really doing all apart from making yourself feel seasick. So this is my, what I call my bat wing exercise, and this sometimes can be the hardest because you really feel it in your shoulders as well, because you've got 2-kilogram weights and you're putting your arms in positions that you don't normally get them in. So sorry Bob, I don't want to hit your head with my weights. So this one is basically, I kind of get my, and just like feet a little bit apart, a little bit of soft knees, hold this stomach in. It's very difficult for me because of all the weight that I've lost over the years. Honestly, I have no muscles in my stomach now, so we've just got to make the most of what we've got. So what you do is 1, slowly, so I'm going to do 30 of these. You can just do 10 and see how you get on. If you think you can push it to 15, then do 15. But I'm going to do 30. So I'm going to be quiet while I do this because I have to concentrate. So here we go. Are you ready? Right. And if you see, my arms come up to the same place every time as I'm getting ready to set off flying. Now I'm starting to feel the burn, and I've still got another 15 to go. So I can really feel it in my top muscle at the top of my arms. So I've got another 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, give me 4, 1, 2, 3, 1. Ooh, and I really felt it here, and I'm gonna have to give my arms a shake now because they are like burning a little bit, which is good. And I'm actually sweating because when you're doing and it's so intense because, like I say, you're gripping your weights and it's so intense that you can actually, excuse me, feel your arms trembling. And I can still feel it now here. But at the end of the day, there's only you can do it. So we've done them. I'm just going to have a drink. And then I'm just going to wipe my sweaty brow. Because believe you me, honestly, I just have to say this before we go into the next exercise. I watch exercise videos and tapes just because they interest me, not because I do them. I do enough exercise as it is. And you see them all beautiful makeup on and, you know, prancing about, which is fine. It's great. It's good. I'm not saying out about it. But believe you me, when I've done a round at the gym, I don't look like that. I look like I could do with a really good bath and a hairdo. So, you know, for people, I know it's like to get people in. I think the only one that I've really seen work a sweat is Davina McCall. But honestly, I don't know how anybody can do a full workout with makeup on. They must do a segment and then redo the makeup, segment, redo the makeup. Get like this. This is it. This is the proper body workout. So we give his arms a stretch and a bit of a shake. So the next one is, I like this one too because this is, it reminds me of not lifting a pint of beer in my mouth, but kind of when I used to be a really big lady, like, you know, lifting a sandwich to my gob, crisp to my gob, but you don't lift them to your gob, you kind of do it this way. But that's what it reminds me of. So I do 30 of these as well, and they're quite simple. Keep your hands by your hips, okay, and then it's just a straight 1, 2, and I'll do 30. You do as many as you can. Make sure that you come back down all the way, and then 1, 2, and you'll see my muscles from the side because I'm quite muscular, so you'll see that muscle doing what it's supposed to be doing. Okay, so I'm going to do 30, and it's like each side, so it's 30 all told. Okay, so off we go. 1, I'm really sweating now. I have to make scones after this and fairy cakes, so it's going to be quite a productive day, I would say. And if you don't like me when you're doing exercises and you kind of, you know, doing what you're supposed to be doing, I kind of lose count. So I'll probably do 40 instead of 30. Because even though I'm a woman and I can multitask, sometimes my brain's like a shed. But I think I'm on about 15 now, so... And apparently always breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. And I find that quite difficult as well. I breathe when I need to breathe, and I know it's... So there you go. I just, like I said, as long as you don't pass out on the floor and you're breathing. I do it in ballet. Matthew will say to me, for God's sake, Tess, will you breathe? You're going purple. It's just one thing I've always done. I can't help it. And I think I'm on about 21 now. And that's it. But make sure you hold your tummy in. Like I say, it's very difficult for me because I don't have one. I don't have a belly button either because I had that removed in an operation. So I've got quite a flabby belly, but I don't really care. It's mine and I own it. So I think I'm on about 24. And you'll find that if you do this every day, this has taken me with all the yapping. If you take all the yapping out of it and just do the exercises, it'll take about 30 minutes a day, and that's all it is. 30 minutes. And if you want to do this sat on a chair, you can do it sat on a chair. If you want to do it in the shower, do it in the shower. I'm just going to go 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Oh, feel the burn. I can feel it. And it's true when they say feel the burn. And we've only got really one more exercise, excuse me, to do in this set. So like I say, it is about 25, 30 minutes. And it's 25, 30 minutes that you'll say to yourself after end of a week or a fortnight, yeah, it's bloody working. My arms feel a lot stronger. I feel a lot stronger. And like I said, each week or whenever, I'm going to do one every week. I'm not going to do one every day because it's just boring. So it's Saturday today. So this will take you, this half an hour slot will take you from now till next Saturday. So if you do it every day from now till next Saturday, I will look for something, a few more things, not to add to it, but something that's a little bit different that we can do and we can mix and match. So it just makes it a little bit more interesting, because it's not boring, is the one doing this for 30 minutes every day. You know what I mean? And doing it over a month. You need to, even at the gym, the rotate exercises. So that's what I will do. So from now till next Saturday, I will think of some more that I like to do, and hopefully you like to do them too. And then we're going to do sit-ups as well. So if you haven't got a medicine ball, if you've got a kid's little football or rugby ball, any kind of ball, I'll show you mine after we've finished. But the last exercise that we're going to do today for his arms, and I love it, honestly. I love all my exercises actually, but sorry, Bob, I'll try not to hit you in the face. If you didn't sit so, move up there a bit. Thank you. Is arms at the side, okay? So you and have a little bit of a bend in them. You know what I mean? As though you kind of, yeah, this is me, I'm dancing, okay? And all we're going to do is back, in, back, in. Now this really does get your back wing muscles, but when you're doing it, don't do this. Swing yourself forward. Try and stay as upright as you can and take your arms back. Not the whole of your body. You're not one of those birds that picks out water like my mum used to have when we had the pub. So I'll do 30 though, so I'll show you it once more. So when you kind of stood this way, your arms, and I kind of open my legs just a little bit because it's like being on a ski slope. Keep your arms close to you, but it is just back, in, back, in. And I'm going to do 30 of those. You can do 10, 15. Okay, so 1, 2, 6, 12, 14, 15, 16. And remember to breathe. And like I said, it is quite difficult when you're trying to concentrate on what you're doing and you're not trying to throw your body forward. So 18, 19, 20, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Feel that sweat. 3. It's actually 2 running down my nose. 1. And rest. Give your arms a good shake. Yes, mother.
So tell us something's wrong with television.
What do you mean something's gone wrong with television? Well, I'll come in a minute. Let me just finish this and then I'll come in.
I won't even.
No, it's all right. Just I'll do it. Just don't touch.
It's your dad.
Yeah, well, don't touch anything.
I've told him.
Well, sorry about that. A bit of trouble with the TV. So yeah, I'm going to show you. This is my exercise ball, which is really good when you're doing your sit-ups. And they're really good for a lot of things, actually, even if you just want to turn, just to give you that bit of... So, yeah, so next week, I'll think of some more exercises to do. And I hope you enjoy it. Like I said, it'll take about 30 minutes. And if you do it every day, 30 minutes in your day, I mean, let's face it, COVID-19, we're not really going anywhere, are we? But I hope you enjoyed it. And if you've got any questions, ask me. And if I can answer them, I will. As you can see, I'm sweaty betting. Oh, one of the other things since I've lost all my weight, actually, I've got boobs. Oh, my God. I never had before. It just would just... But yeah, here they are, look. Oh, yeah. I've got boobs, show them off, got floppy arms and all, I'll show them off as well. But have a lovely Saturday. Enjoy whatever you're doing. I'm going to go now and sort this TV problem out with my mum and dad. I'm also going to get my stuff out because I'm baking scones. That's after I've had a shower because obviously I'm a bit sweaty. That's not sweat, that's the colour of my t-shirt. And I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it too, Missy, and I hope it gives you something just to play with for the next week until I do another one next Saturday. And just have a lovely day, everybody, and keep safe, keep well, and just keep doing these little bits of, and you will feel it. My arms are like burning now, but it's burning in a good way. So yeah, have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you all next week. Say bye, Bob. Oh, Bob's over there. So I'll see you next week. Have a good one. Bye.